That's when we alluded earlier, I alluded earlier to the fact that Democrats sometimes are accused of being too nice, and sometimes that's why you lose when you're doing the bullying. If you are the Democratic nominee, what is the most negative thing you know and would divulge about Pete Sessions in your campaign?
I characterize Pete as a frat boy who has the best party sponsors in the universe. And I think that his various dealings with all of the Republican sponsors in the aggregate form the most negative thing about him. But I disagree with the premise of this question. It's not a question of not being willing to bring out the negatives in our opponents. What we have done over the past 20 or 30 years is cede to the Republicans the framing of the way we think about how we use government, the scope of government, and what the real conflict is that we're discussing in almost all of the issues that face us today, which fundamentally come down to two things. First, there are people that want to use government to grab more. And on the other hand, there are people that think government is all of us working together to make things better and more prosperous for everybody. Second, we have the whole question of, in addition to that way in which we use government, a balancing of the present and future needs of how we invest our resources. And if we see the framing of what we're talking about to the Republicans as smaller government, lower taxes, being better for business, we lose. And it doesn't make any difference if we say bad things about our opponents. We've got to approach reframing it in a way so people understand what the real conflict is.